Hi and welcome. In this video I will be talking about adding printers to the printer driver store. Within Windows 7 it incorporated a printer driver store, um, and the reason being is because if you're in a corporate environment where you have a lot of computers, rather than going and installing individual print drivers on each computer, you can add a universal drive to the printer store, and then all those computers will be pre-configured with all the print drivers that might be required for that specific environment. Um, the process of adding drivers to a store is also known as staging. If a printer driver is added during the printer installation process, the driver is automatically staged as part of the process. Drivers can also be staged manually if you so desire by a user with administrative rights using the PNP utility.exe, which I'm going to cover later. Drivers can also be added to the store by users that have been granted device installation rights by a group policy. The programs I'm using to record this are free screen to video. It's offered by Coyote Soft. And I would normally be using VMware, which is a virtual environment that allows me to install an ISO image of an operating system within that without having to take up hard drive resources on my actual hard drive. Uh, Normally I would be doing this over Windows 7. I've been having problems with some issues with VMware. Their Vista and Windows 7 are similar in a lot of ways, but Windows 7 actually has a lot more included with it. To get started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Mozilla Firefox. It's my preferred browser. You can also use Windows Internet Explorer version 8, I believe, is the newest one. And then we're going to go to hp.com. And we want to click on Support and Drivers. And then where it says enter a product name or number, we want to type in, let's see, Universal Print Drive. Maybe I spelled that wrong. Let's see. Universal Print Driver, sorry. And then it'll ask for the operating system that you want. Normally this would be Windows 7, 32, or 64, but because I have Vista, I'm going to go ahead and choose Windows Vista. And the one you want is the HP Universal Print Driver for Windows PCL 6. So I'll go ahead and download that. Then I'll click Save File. I do apologize if my voice sounds weird or I'm sniffling. I've got some allergy problems going on right now. After that's done, we can double click on it and click Run. And where it'll ask you what directory you want to unzip the files. For this, we're just going to type in C semicolon backslash and then HP driver, and then go ahead and unzip that. All the files were unzipped. Now we can close this. I'm not sure if we'll need to install that. I'm going to cancel this for now. But now we want to open up, click the start button, and then type in CMD for the command line utility. And then you'll want to right click that and run as administrator so you have administrative authority. And then from here we can type in PNP utility space dash question mark. And what that does is list, it displays the list of available options for the PNP utility. And if we type in PNP utility space dash E, what that command does is, wow. It's a list of third-party driver packages that have been installed. The HP Universal Print Driver package should not be listed. So that's just all the third-party driver packages. If you type in dir for directory space C semicolon backslash HP driver, which is that folder that we just made, backslash star dot inf. It should list all the INF files that are within that folder that we just extracted by installing and downloading the Universal Print Driver off of the HP website. And then if we type in PNP util for the PNP utility, space dash A space C semicolon backslash HP driver backslash HP CU 104. I'm not sure if we do have 104. That might not work. Let's try the CU 112. So if we type in HP CU 112C dot INF, what that does is that command installs the printer driver package into the printer driver store. If the command prompt is not running as administrator, it will not work. And sometimes the file will be unavailable. If it is unavailable, you can kind of experiment like I did and use a different INF file. And then after that package is added, we can type in PNP utility space dash E and press enter. And then if you do that, the driver should now be listed as OEM x.inf, where x is a number. And here we have different ones here, OEM 16, 15. The INF file for each driver is renamed when it is added to the driver store, which guarantees that all the INF files have a unique name. I'm not exactly sure which one we installed as the OEM, because there's several on here. But that's the basic gist of it for modifying the printer driver store and adding different drivers to the driver store. Hope you enjoyed watching this video.